Hi everybody, welcome to DW Stadium. I've just watched Wigan beat Hull KR 30-16. Encouraging performance for Rovers. I think I think the consensus was in the press room that they could well be in for a high, and especially when we saw the team sheets. I've tweeted them out, go and have a look. Rovers actually took the lead. It was a bizarre try. Wigan had possession on the Rovers 10, and just a little intercept from Briley, went about 70 metres and he put Ethan Ryan into the corner. Great kick from Briley to make it 6-0. Wigan within 10 minutes about level with Hastings. You just barged over for 6-all, and Liam Farrell now in the England squad made it 12-6. I think that was his 99th try for Wigan, his 396th point. To be honest with you, then it was a poor mistake from Liam Marshall in the corner which led Minikin in to make it 12-all. And just before half-time, the moment of the game was from Bevan French. He broke loose on the Wigan 10-yard line, cut through, but went over halfway and then just give Jack an easy finish to go under the sticks to make it 18-12. That was pretty much half-time. And there was 2 minutes before the break, there was some really strong pressure on the Rovers line. They did really well to hang out. I thought Dagger did really well at full-back. I think it's a bit of a makeshift full-back, to be honest. But the second half, Wigan applied some real pressure to the Rovers line again. Defence held up really well. I think Tony Smith talks about defence in the press room. I think he was quite pleased with the way his team managed to hold out there. But they managed to score first. And bizarrely, a second try from Wigan possession in the 10 yards. This time, Briley picked up a loose ball, marched 70 metres, didn't really have a tackle on him, but made it 18-16. Bizarrely missed the kick, which would have put Rovers level. And just after that, they also looked like they scored in the corner with Minikin back twice. Minikin got over in the corner and just ruled out for a forward pass, to be quite honest. I'm not quite sure it was forward, to be honest. It was 50-50, against Rovers that day. But from then on, like I say, I think Wigan probably felt like they got off the hook, 18-16. And that was just Wigan from then. 2 tries to win the game. I mean, penalty try is the saying, and that's personally what happened. It was actually Rovers were on the Wigan line. A poor kick from 10 out on the last tackle from Levett. Not quite sure why Levett's kicking the ball on the last tackle. The ball went dead. Wigan got 7 tackles, 2 more penalties, ended up with Powell crashing over the sticks, 24-16. That was pretty much game over. And then towards the end, Marshall managed to get over in the corner. A fabulous kick from Hardacre, who's now playing at centre. 5 from Hardacre. A couple from the touchline as well, so 30-16. I mean, to be honest, like I said before, it was a scrappy game. Some injuries. Staunton looks like probably a pole challenge from Ben Flower. He was only back in September, but a possible cannonball. I'm not quite sure. I think Tony Smith mentioned it in his press conference, so he's basically going to wait to see. Mulhern got injured pretty much 2 minutes from the end. Maher and Keys also in, so more injuries for Rovers. They're really piling up. I mean, the Valentine, they're really hamstrung with injuries at the moment. They didn't really look like scoring much. Obviously, the 3 tries were from Wigan's mistake. Funny, I think it's the first time that someone scored 3 times against Wigan this year. But, you can't argue the way they kept going. They protected their own line. Wigan are a really dangerous side, as Tony Smith alluded to. I think Wigan will play better than this and lose, I'm quite honest with you. I think it was very scrappy. But, like I said, man of the match was Liam Farrell, fully deserved. Jackson Hastings looking like he's really settling into this Wigan side now. I think it's going to be a good season for Wigan. I think the fans are probably hoping that might go for it in the league this time, instead of just waiting for a decent September like they did under Sean Wayne. But Adrian Lamb seemed quite positive in the press conference afterwards. Obviously, he's keeping it muted. He doesn't want to get too carried away. But like I asked him, they've had 5 wins from 6. I think it was May before they got 5 wins last year. You're trying to forget about it, but we wouldn't let him. So yeah, I think Wigan are looking like the 2 best teams in the tournament with Saints. Unfortunately for Rovers, I think it's going to be a struggle. Obviously, they're still only 2 points clear of Toronto. We've had a bad start, but Toronto have played all the top teams, and obviously they've got them 11 games at home where you think they're probably going to win 7 or 8 of them. So that might well be enough if you're looking at this Rovers side. Hopefully they need more men back next week for the cup game against Leigh. They get a week off Super League, chance to have a go at the cup, and then they're back on it in 2 weeks' time, back in the Super League. But we'll see what happens there. But this was, Wigan just about edged it, but fair play to Rovers for hanging in there. They're having it tough at the minute, but Wigan win 30-16. We'll see you later.